So Sarah, you're with us today for your third treatment of the GOLD program. And how'd your night go?
My night went okay. The first night was rough. This would be the second night that I went through was not as rough. So,
So did you sleep better last night?
I slept better. And I think it's, again, with the environmental thing, I got used to the idea of I'm in a different bed. I'm not in my normal habitat.
Right.
So,
I know that you guys moved to Florida, got there, unpacked the last box, got evacuated the very next day,
Right.
had to drive back. So that's been a very stressful situation.
right, I've been in the car for a grand total, I think if you count 12 hours, so 12, 24, 40. I've been in the car almost 3 days straight of just hours, if you span it all out. Does that make sense?
Right.
So,
And can you tell that intensifies your pain level?
yeah, the vibration of the car, because it's right under my foot being right there. Sometimes I have to lift my foot up and try to prop it up, and it's hard to do when you're a driver.
Take a small
So,
pillow and put it
small
underneath your
pillow?
foot. Yeah,
Yeah, I need to do
that
that.
does help a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, Sarah, what about your pain level this morning let's go back. What was your pain level when you went to bed last night?
When I went to bed last night, I was at an 8 or a 9. I was miserable. That's just like a normal day for me.
Yeah.
It just, what happens is it increases throughout the day. Unless I take a rest in the middle of the day, take a nap, then I reset my system. Otherwise, it just goes like going up a roller coaster of intense, unbearable, pins, needles, numbing pain type thing. So last night it was a 9. I was miserable, but I was able to just only wake up 3 times, maybe 4 times throughout the night.
So that's
It's better than 8 or 9 times waking up.
so it's an improvement,
That's an improvement, yeah.
right? And this morning, how's your pain this morning?
This morning, I didn't have a headache. If you remember yesterday, I walked in with a migraine and I had a headache all day long. And again, due to allergy season, all of that. I didn't have a headache when I woke up this morning, so then I could feel my foot pain more. So, but again, it's decreased. It was at a 5,
This
when
morning
I,
it was
this
at
morning when I
5.
woke up before I drove. So if I was to do this program over again, when I do it again with you guys, I'm going to be staying with you, because driving is really rough. I mean, right now I'm staying an hour and 20 minutes away from the program, so I have to drive an hour 20, get an hour and a half treatment, and then turn right around and drive back.
Right.
And that takes a lot of that's stress. I mean, think about being on the road and doing this right after you got that all released. So I'll be doing it differently next
Do you
time.
recommend to others to stay at the location?
Absolutely recommend. Don't even make it a question. It should be a prerequisite.
Yeah. We really emphasize on, when we do this, it totally being about you and you only all week, so we can focus on.
If you have somebody to take care of your kids, like the dad, your husband, whatever, just have him take them on a little excursion while you relax and just unplug.
And you see the importance of that.
Oh God, yeah.
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 Yeah. That's what we really emphasize to everyone is, this is not something that you can just take a lunch break and do this and go back to your
No.
normal day. So,
Mm-mm.
okay.
Yeah.
So right now, on a pain scale from 1 to 10, you woke up at a 5.
Woke up at a 5, and right now unfortunately I'm at a 7.
From the
which
drive, you
yeah,
think?
from the drive. That's all it is, just the drive.
Right.
So,
And anything else hurting?
no, I can feel sore spots, that were worked on yesterday. So, just shoulders and my back,
But
behind my shoulder blades. Just all the places that we worked on. So it's almost like getting a massage, but it wasn't a massage. It was more like and it's not an adjustment. It's like in the middle somewhere. But it really, you can feel it. You can feel it.
And have you ever had
effects.
any type of treatment? I know you're a ballroom dancer, ballroom
Mhm.
instructor. Have you ever had any kind of anything like this at all?
I have had one guy, his name was Dr. Blevins, and he did something very similar to this back when I used to have chest pain. I had costochondritis, the inflammation of your sternum, and it was just all onset from stress. And so he would inject my chest with cortisone shots. Every 2 weeks, I'd get 6 shots down my sternum, filled with cortisone just to relieve the pain. And then he would work on my back and certain things the very same way that, you know,
Art does.
yes, yeah, very same way he's doing.
And it helped.
It helped after I quit my job. I was in a high stress environment.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it did help, but ultimately it helped to eliminate the call center environment for me
Okay.
as a
All right.
person. It just was too much. So,
All right. So we'll talk to you after your treatment.
okay, thank you.